Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Whatever You Need. Today we're going to talk about Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş. Before you start watching this video, I'd like to remind you that I'd be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and like my videos. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, and now let's get into my video. Today we're pulling back the curtain on what's already being called the celebrity wedding of the year, the unforgettable union between Yağmur Yüksel and Barış Baktaş. After years of whispers, romantic hints, and are they or aren't they questions from the press, the couple finally said, "I do," in a private yet breathtaking ceremony in Istanbul, and the details are straight out of a modern fairy tale. Let's set the scene. The wedding took place at a secluded estate along the Bosphorus, surrounded by lush gardens and historic views. The venue is known for its exclusivity, hosting only the most high-profile, invitation-only events. But even with every effort to keep things quiet, word got out, and the internet lit up. Sources say Yağmur and Barış had been planning this moment in secret for more than a year, wanting it to reflect who they are, intimate, elegant, and sincere. But once photos began leaking, fans were hooked. The guest list? Extremely selective. Only close family, dear friends, and a few industry insiders made the cut. But even with the tight circle, over 300 guests were in attendance, including some of the biggest names in Turkish television. The real buzz, though, came from the stars who didn't show up. More on that in a moment. Let's talk fashion. Yağmur stunned in a custom-designed gown from one of Turkey's most respected couture houses, hand-stitched lace, a flowing cathedral veil, and a silhouette that radiated timeless beauty. Meanwhile, Barış broke tradition with a modern white tuxedo featuring a silk black lapel. When Yağmur walked toward him, Barış was visibly emotional. Caught wiping away a tear in a moment that's now gone viral. But perhaps the most unforgettable part of the day. Their vows. Instead of the usual lines, Yağmur and Barış chose to write their own, full of humor, intimacy, and quiet memories. Yağmur said, "From our first take on set to this walk down the aisle, you've been my calm, my home." Barış responded, "I've played many roles in my life, but loving you is the only one I never want to stop." Their love story began on a film set, where their chemistry grew from scripted lines into something real. Over the years they became fan favorites, not for flashy headlines, but for their authenticity, their quiet strength, and their unwavering support for each other. After the ceremony, the evening unfolded into a moonlit reception, styled like something out of a dream. Think long tables under the stars, candles flickering against linen-draped wood, and flower arrangements filled with white roses and olive branches, a nod to their shared love of the Mediterranean. The theme? A night under the stars. The biggest surprise? A famous Turkish pop singer, a close friend of the couple, took the stage to perform a custom-written love song just for them. Guests described it as a moment of pure magic, with many reduced to tears. Still, not everything went without drama. Industry watchers noted several high-profile names were absent, stars once closely linked to either Yağmur or Barış. No official word has been given, but some suspect old tensions or deliberate choices to keep the event peaceful and focused on love. Despite the mystery, fans have flooded social media with support. The hashtag Barış Yağmur Wedding 2025 exploded online, with millions of impressions and reposts. Video clips from the live-streamed portions, especially the vows, have already been edited into fan tributes, montage reels, and TikToks. So what's next for the couple? While they haven't confirmed their honeymoon destination, insiders say they're planning a secluded getaway on a private island, no cameras, no headlines, just the two of them and some well-earned peace. In one of her final interviews before the big day, Yağmur summed it up beautifully. Fame fades. But love, true love, deepens in silence, in loyalty, and in truth. That's what we've built. And Barış? The spotlight doesn't matter. What matters are the quiet mornings, the shared smiles, the parts of life no one else sees. That's our real story. In a world full of noise, their wedding reminded everyone of something simple, that the most powerful moments often happen far from the cameras. And in this case, love was the loudest thing in the room. Thank you for listening to what I had to say. I can't wait to see you in my next video. See you there.